What's up, guys? We're at the Arizona Hot Springs today.
The trailhead to the Arizona Hot Springs is 3.5 miles south of the Nevada state line along US Highway 93 just past the Hoover Dam. This is a very popular day hike, but we plan to camp there, so we brought all of our standard backpacking gear. It's a 3.2 mile hike to the hot springs, and there's 2 different trails that can take you there. The Hot Spring Canyon Trail will approach the hot springs from behind, and the White Rock Canyon Trail will allow you to approach the hot springs from the river. We took the White Rock Canyon Trail down as it is easier access to the river and campgrounds below. The Hot Spring Canyon Trail will lead you directly into the hot springs, but to access the river or campgrounds, you will have to hike through the waist-high hot water pools and then climb down a 20-foot ladder attached to a waterfall, which can get kind of tricky with all your gear. After about an hour of hiking, you'll hit the Colorado River and make a left. The trail doesn't completely follow the river, so keep your eyes open for trail markers along the way. There's a lot of scrambling involved up and over the inland ridges. When you arrive at the campground, you will notice signs and 2 pit toilets, although no other amenities, and usually kayaks and boats brought up on the beach by outfitters. My favorite part is cooling off after the long hike, but the water is really cold. As you hike up the canyon, follow the warm water and it will eventually lead you to the 20-foot ladder. Be careful as the ladder is secure, but the final dismount at the top is a little tricky. Gravel-filled sandbags have been stacked to create artificial pools to prevent the water from just rushing down the waterfall. As always, keep your eye out for snakes, lizards, and tarantulas. Getting harder, I wanna give up, start over, and you're lost cause, and I'm a sinner. There are 4 pools to soak in, the bottom around 92 degrees and the upper around 110. After soaking and crushing some beers, we headed back to the campgrounds to set up our tents and get ready for the night. Pro tip, freeze your beers the night before and you'll have ice cold beers, and don't forget the lime. We decided not to do dehydrated food, so we packed in a lot of firewood, and once the sun went down, we got the fire going and busted out the grill. Burgers and beers. This party's closed until further notice. And for dessert, warm pumpkin pie from Walmart. There are a few different campsites, so if you can camp on the river, it's an awesome morning view. We packed up camp and made sure to leave no trace, and then headed up the Hot Spring Canyon Trail, opposite of the White Rock Canyon Trail. Heading out, this trail is steep, more exposed, and has a lot more scrambling involved. After a 3.2 mile hike, we made it out of the hot springs.
Made it.